Today we're going to look at the exercise called the elephant. And it's called the elephant because of the shape of your body looks like the trunk of an elephant. So there's the correct way to get on the machine, hand, foot, and then both feet are placed with the heels against the shoulder pads. And there's a reason you want to be hip width apart with your stance. And then your arms and your shoulders. Typically you would keep the thumbs over with the fingers and the shoulders in alignment with the wrist. And so keeping your thumbs with your fingers when you're putting pressure on the wrist keeps the wrist in the correct alignment to the shoulder and the elbow. So that's important. So before you make the move, I just want to, you bend at the waist and then you hollow up through here to create a C curve in the top of the spine. The movement is only pivoting from the hips. So the upper body remains stable, you push back, and then you pull in. So as you push back, you're really pushing from the heels, and as you pull in, you're hollowing up through here even more. So you can see that the movement pivots right at this point. Now the goal of the exercise is to stretch the spine and to lengthen the entire back of the leg, the hamstring all the way at the hip attachment, all the way down to the Achilles tendon, using the pelvic floor to come back in. So it's a very low abdominal exercise. So Sky, tell me how you feel.
I feel upside down. I feel like it's really great. It's definitely really nice stretch on my hamstrings as I come in, and it definitely feels like I'm trying to almost imagine that my stomach is like hugging a ball of some sort.
So you're reaching over a big round ball.
Yeah.
And then there's a little trick. If you lift your big toes, you're going to get even more of a stretch. How much more stretch would you think?
A lot more. I don't know. At least, yeah.
Great
60%.
exercise because it's also active stretching, and we'll talk about active stretching later on. But basically, if you're working the opposing muscle of the muscle that you're trying to stretch, it naturally elongates and relaxes, so it becomes longer for a longer period of time. And this is a perfect example of active stretching in AeroPilates.